play the piano on her Piano Praise page on Facebook. If you haven't found Piano Praise on Facebook yet, you need to go look for that. I have known Jim Bob and Laverl for 20 some odd years now, and they have been an incredible blessing in my life. Their grandkids, the vast majority of them came through my youth group as I was youth minister in a previous life. But man, when she plays the piano, she is playing the piano with everything she's got. And this morning I was listening to How Great Thou Art as she played it. And I know that when she did that, I think that one was recorded on Saturday. I know that when she did that, she was worshiping. And when I got to watch it as well, I got to worship too. So find Piano Praise and you'll be blessed by getting to watch this sweet lady play piano. I have a set of questions that I would like to pose for us to kind of bat around this morning. They're actually questions that I'm borrowing. Amanda Westbrook put these on her page yesterday or maybe day before, and she's gotten some good feedback. She's gotten some thoughtful answers out of the questions that she asked on that page, on that post yesterday. Go ahead and jump into those questions. First one is, what has been your greatest takeaway from the stay-at-home ordinance? I mean, this crazy time that we're living in, what's been your greatest takeaway from this? It may be something about yourself. It may be something about your family. It may be something about life in general, or your spiritual life. One of the things that I have taken away from this is my absolute need to be around people. I talked yesterday a little bit about getting to be with the other pastors in town. We do that on Monday mornings. We get to participate in a prayer time every Monday morning. And I tell you, by the time that day rolls around, I'm craving that interaction with my friends who are the other pastors here in town. So my need to be around people and to have conversation and to be in prayer with them is one of the things that's going to be my takeaway from this time. The next question that's asked there in that post is, what ways have you found to stay involved in church and in Bible study? And of course, being a pastor, I'm still preaching every Sunday. I'm still doing Bible studies most Sunday nights. And so I'm still teaching my Sunday school class through Zoom on Sunday mornings. So that's something that has continued. It's continued and it looks different, but the question isn't just for me. It's for all of us. Maybe you've found a way. Maybe you've uncovered a resource that has become your go-to for Bible study or for listening to different perspectives on what the gospel has to say and how it speaks into our life. I'd love to see you share that through our Facebook page or through the post even that we're in right now. Let me see if I can get that to pull up right quick, because usually I monitor that while I'm trying to give this encouragement. The third question that was posted there is, how have you helped your community in this time? The Easter service that we did, where we had drive-in Easter at the high school and used the little FM broadcaster to have the message be presented in everybody's car all at the same time. That same little FM broadcaster is going to find itself all over this town in the coming days. There's going to be a group that uses it for a movie night coming up. There may be another group that gets to use it out at the school as well. So the school may get a chance to use it in the coming days or weeks as well. Just something small, something that you've experienced them before. You know them from the going to driving through Christmas lights, where you turn your radio station to a certain spot so you can listen to the Christmas music that goes with the lights there. So just having access to something like that, and then being able to get to use it in all different places throughout the community. Some of the ways I've seen you help your community during this time is through the sale that our FFA kids needed to do because the county shows were canceled. There was a group of folks here at the church who wanted to try to support those kids by maybe buying a steer or a hog and supporting those kids. But by the time we got everything together, they'd already all sold. So you guys, I know, are already looking in that direction, helping your community in this difficult time, helping those kids that have invested so much in what they've done through raising those animals. So there's three questions. There is a bonus here. There's actually another question that goes along with that. It is, what have you realized that you had taken for granted the most? Now, there are moments in the past couple of months where we've realized we've missed something, where we haven't had access to what we normally have had access to. And I'll give you two. I'll give you two things that I'm recognizing I've taken for granted that you may relate to. One, I have taken for granted the ability to go to a Mexican food restaurant and sit down and eat chips and hot sauce until my food came. And I'm sad about that. I love the Mexican food. I love it all. The Mexican food place here in Elkhart is delicious. The Mexican food places in Palestine are wonderful. I love to visit them. The Mexican food places in Jacksonville are excellent. The ones in Tyler, great. Lufkin, love them. All the Mexican food, love it. And I've missed being able to eat chips and hot sauce until my meal came. But seriously, one of the things that I know I have taken for granted and that I'm missing is something I brought up yesterday in our time together, and that is being able to spend time with my parents. I said yesterday that I've missed being able to give my mama a hug. Being able to spend time with mom and dad is something that I greatly miss, that maybe I even took for granted in the days leading up to today. So I look forward to this time when we are better able to spend time together in close proximity, and when I can wrap that little woman up and give her a hug. Those are some questions that I found to be thoughtful. I also found some of the answers that had already been given to those questions as I borrowed them from a friend on Facebook. Found some of their answers to be very thoughtful as well. But maybe you have a different answer to those. I'd love to see what your take on each of these is. Folks, it's always a joy to get to come in and hopefully encourage and maybe even challenge you with some of the things that God puts on our heart as we go through this day by day. But I do want you to know that until I get to see you again, I love you and that I'm praying for you. And I hope you have a great day. God bless you.